Hello, today we're going to be having a look at my new case for my spare computer. Well, not spare computer, it's for the studio room. Have a look at this case. This is the CIT Vanquish case. Really is a stylish looking case. I thought it is a budget model, budget case. It ain't too expensive. I believe it on Amazon it's 38 quid. And boy, you do get something for your money here. Looking at it, very, very stylish. You get 3 5¼ inch bays, but you don't get no 3½, which was a little bit of a quibble, but not a major factor, because I don't really need the 3½ inch bay. It's nice to have these, because I think, yeah, 2 drives and card reader, 5¼ so that's pretty handy. So let's have a look at so down here is our intake, really nicely styled, really is a nice case, looking case. So let's have a look at the side. So we have a main window with a fan bay. So let's have a look at the top. So here we have the on-off button. Over at the side here we have our reset, a fan controller, but I'm not going to use that, and the SD card reader, and over here I presume that's the hard drive light, USB 2.0, audio and microphone, which these won't get used probably, and a USB 3. So case is a modern one. So let's have a look at the back here. This is the intake, not the vents from the back. Well, the top really nicely styled, and you've got the option to have fans there if you want to. So have a look at the back. So this is for if you want water cooling. So we have a fan here. Comes in a total of 3 fans. This does, but I think I will be replacing with good fan, like proper decent fans, because I've got some laying about. So we have our expansions if you want to put an expansion on it. So, and down this one's got a bottom fan control power supply unit goes on the bottom, which is more modern. So you've got plenty of space underneath there if you mount the fan downwards, so there's plenty of, so that much, yeah, so that's pretty good clearance there. So yeah, very, very good for the price, I think. And let's say it comes with a total of 3 fans in there, one at the front, one at the back and one at the side, but you've got the option to put in 2 fans in the front, 2 fans at the top, one on the side, one at the front. So that's a total of 6 fans in this case. That's really, really remarkable for a case of this price. Brilliant price. As I say, it was 38 quid off Amazon. Very good. And well, now we're going to take a look inside the case as I pause the video. There we go, we got the side off the computer case now. So what we have here, let's go up the top. So we have toolless 5¼ bays, but it's only 2, only for the top 2. So here, I think there's the option, I don't know if you can take that out. This has got a 3½ inch bracket here, so that probably there if you want to put a 3½ in. I don't know if you can remove those because that's pot riveted. So really you can only have 2 big drives. That's going to screw me up to put that thing in then. Unless you can bend them down, I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps there's another option. So if you look, it's got room for two fans, I think. Yeah. So there's our fan at the back. So you've got the options of putting fans up the top there, and there's the side of the case. So that's where the power supply unit goes. So we've got all these wires here. So there's the USB 3 and all your motherboard connections and fans and what have you. And here you will put your drives. So you've got one here for the solid state drive, or a 2-inch drive, and that's where all your 3½ inch hard drives go. So a total of 4. So you can have up to 5 hard drives, well, 4 3½ inch and one's either a solid state driver or a 2.5 inch. So this is all toolless. This is the box it comes with. So this has got all your these are all goes onto the hard drive to make it all if you want it just no hassle at all, no screws involved. Just put these on the side. I think that just screws into your hard drive. Once that's in, you just clip it in. You can just take it out, take it out, put it in wherever you want, and it comes with all these screws. And surprisingly, this one comes with a PC speaker, internal speaker, which is very unusual. Usually motherboards supply these, but you know, a couple of motherboards I bought have not. But the main one, I've only known one motherboard that does supply this speaker, which they are discontinuing for some reason. They're not really giving away these speakers, which I'm surprised with. This case, it comes with an internal speaker. That's very good. So have all different screws for different jobs, which I found was unusual. They've actually put the standoffs already in this case, so you can mount your motherboard. Very unusual. I don't know why they've done that, just in case on the motherboard you don't know what you're getting. Well, just in case they don't know what you're getting, rather. But that's unusual. Okay, but overall I'm very pleased with this case. Looks good. As I say, it's going to be the computer in the other room, so I have to take the bits out of that and put it in this. So I've got a motherboard over here for it, which I'm going to be using. Is the M5, yes, that's the motherboard I'll be using. Got an AMD 8-core processor coming out of the other computer, so and it's going to have 32 gig of RAM. So basically, it's going to be a mixture of that computer, the other computer. So parts are just going to be meshed. Save buying all new parts. There's nothing wrong with the old parts, so this will be an interesting build. I think I can't wait to get it built. It'll be up and running. Oh yeah, probably put some cold cathode lights in it. So here we are with all stripped down. So we've taken the front off, we've taken the top off, we've taken both side panels off. So interestingly, the front panel is held on by these clips here. So you just unsnap the clips there, and it just pops out. I think you can only have one fan on the front. It says in the instructions quite clearly you can have two. Where are we? Right here. Look, it says 2 fans on the front. And 2 fans up the top there, which is clear, and one on the side and one at the back. But here, if we see the mounting screws, we've got one. Let's go back. Can we see 1, 2, and 1 there, 3, 4. But they're sealed up. There's no hole there. There's no hole there. There's no hole there. No hole there. No hole there. There's a hole there, which I don't understand. It says clearly you can mount 2, and it looks like you've got the facilities to mount 2 screws, but 2 fans rather. But if you look at the front, it's mounted on the case with screws of its own. So really you might only have 1 fan at the front, because there won't be much ventilation otherwise for 2 fans, which I really don't understand that one bit. And the other quibble I was talking about earlier is with this. Even if I do put a 3.5 inch mounting bay there, how the hell would I get it? How would I access it without taking the front off all the time? So it's a bit silly there with CIT designed. I don't understand that one bit, but it's also a good factor with this, because as we see on the front, these are easily snap off a ball. They can just come out, and you can just snap them back into place easy. Just do that. Just undo that and do that. It comes off pretty quickly. It comes off, unlike traditional cases where you can't take them off. So that's a pretty good idea. So I've probably done that on purpose. Here's the top. what you've got to do here is take them 2 screws out and slide it back, and that's what you do. So that slides like that, and if you want to take it out, just slide it back, comes off. So they've definitely got screws to mount. So probably going to put 5 fans in this. So there you are, all stripped out. Yeah, it's as light as a feather. It's really light, so it ain't heavy at all. So what we have here is all our cables for our motherboard. USB 3 I've mentioned before, so we have all the motherboard like connectors, like power switches, LEDs, whatever. I'm not going to use this because this is for the fan controls. You can mount up daisy chain mount fans, but I'm not going to do that. I'm taking all that out and putting my own decent fans in. These are only 2-pin fans. These are like proper fans, Corsair, which are proper like 3-pin. Well, they are 3-pin, but on this, if you can see them, I can show you an example of the. Let's have a look at the side of the. See, they've only got 2 wires. I know they're 3-pin, but just 2 wires. So I'm gonna be wiring them directly to the motherboard. So the motherboard can. I use the power of the motherboard instead of using the Molex. Don't want to do that. Yeah, so that's it. Stripped out. Looks horrible really when it's stripped out, but I'm going to be putting it all together soon. Yeah, as I say, thank you for watching this video. Till next time, and goodbye.